What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first vlog. I know this isn't technically a vlog per se. It's just me sitting at my computer, but this is what we'll be doing essentially for the weeks that we don't have in-person youth group. I'll just be here on my computer talking. And at the end of the vlog, I'll ask a question. You can respond in the comments. You won't have to go to a Google Doc or anything. And that's just kind of how it'll go. So I remember a bunch of you asked me that said that you wanted to go over different religions, and so today I thought I'd give you a pretty easy one. Judaism, pretty easy to wrap your head around, pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna spend 2 to 3 minutes talking about that. Ask a question, pretty easily digestible format, and you can comment and then go on your way. So Judaism is inspired by the events in the Old Testament, which serve as a narrative for the story of Israel. There are 24 books in the Hebrew canon, significantly less than in Christian canon, and these books are separated into 3 categories. Those categories are the Torah, or the teaching, also called the Pentateuch. We may have heard of that before, the 5 books of Moses. The second category is the Nevi'im, or the prophets, and the Ketuvim, or writings. Additionally, something you may have noticed, that those who practice Judaism cover their heads with a kippah. That is done as a sign of devotion, spirituality. There are a couple festivals in Judaism, one of which is Passover. Of course, you can go to the Old Testament and find Passover, which is the Jewish spring festival that commemorates the freeing of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. The second is Hanukkah. Hanukkah commemorates the rededication of the temple in 165 BC by the Maccabees after its desecration by the Syrians. It's marked by the kindling of 8 lights. I'm sure you've seen that before. Now, moving on, there are a couple main differences between Christianity, between Judaism. The first being the Jewish Sabbath, or Shabbat, being greatly emphasized. But of course, that's the one day of the week that they don't work. Although most sects and individuals in Judaism disagree on how to properly adhere to Shabbat. Some think that turning on a light switch is working and therefore they can't do that. They keep their lights off. Some think that cooking is working, so they'll meal prep. They'll cook all their food the day before. Others say, no, that's neither of those are working. It's only for labor, something along those lines. They disagree on what exactly that is. So don't stereotype them into one group or the other. Of course, the biggest difference being that they do not believe that Jesus was the Messiah. Therefore, they do not believe in the same triune God that we do, or adhere to the writings of the New Testament, as the New Testament is very Jesus-centric, if you haven't read it before. So there are sects of Judaism that do adhere to the New Testament writings. I think I've mentioned this in class before. They're called Messianic Jews. However, most people that practice Judaism will say, no, those people aren't Jews. That's not the purpose. So, moving forward to our question of the day, I was taught by a Jewish rabbi in an Exodus class in college. It was a great class. I know I've mentioned it in my own class before. My Exodus class with Rabbi Klein was absolutely fantastic. But if you were in that situation, if you were in my shoes, what would be the first thing you asked Rabbi Klein about Judaism? And what would you most like to share with the rabbi about your own faith? So that's the question today. That's what I'm going to have you put in the comments below. What is the question you'd ask him about Judaism? What would you share? So yeah, moving forward, I'll be doing these videos every week that we don't have normal class, and I'll post them right here on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch you later.